happening right now in Markham. Mayor Frank Scarpitti is making an announcement about the Honda Indy. Let's listen in.
Province of Ontario. Kevin Savary, co-owner, president, and COO of Green Savary, Toronto, ULC. To his left, Jeff Atkinson, president of this great event. Chris Gauthier, president of the Ontario Honda Dealers Association. Good morning, Chris. And on behalf of IndyCar, the president of Penske Corporation, Mr. Bud Dinker. We'll begin this morning with his worship. Frank Scarpitti, you have the honors, sir. Go ahead.
Well, good morning, everyone. Markham, start your engines. The Indy race is coming to our city. This is a major milestone for the city of Markham, which officially becomes the starting line for the Ontario Honda Dealers at Indy at Markham in 2026. And we are thrilled and honored to be named as the host city for this prestigious, world-class, three-day auto racing event. Around this time next year, the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy at Markham will transform the streets of our city into a car racing crucible, testing the limits of some of the world's fastest car drivers and welcoming the world to watch it all unfold. To borrow another racing term, Markham is geared up and ready to embrace the spotlight that the biggest names in racing, competing in one of the premier events on the sporting calendar, will shine on this city. We will welcome the over 150,000 expected visitors to celebrate all that Markham has to offer. We will welcome more than 250 international media members to cover every heart-pounding moment, including wall-to-wall coverage here at home by TSN and Fox Sports in the US. The Ontario Honda Dealers Indy at Markham will challenge world-class drivers, transforming our city streets into a thrilling racetrack and attracting international attention to Markham. This will be York Region's largest sporting event and solidifies Markham's status as a leading global city. The new track will be in the East Precinct of downtown Markham, conveniently located to 400 series highways and the Viva Rapid Transit Way, and not to mention the Unionville GO Station, which would put you at the center of the action, making it highly accessible for visitors from across Southern Ontario and beyond. In fact, 71% of Indy attendees will have a more convenient commute to Markham, and 12% out of province guests will benefit from affordable hotels and transportation. The economic impact on the GTA is significant, estimated at $50 million. So, that's a year. So not only does Markham win, so do other surrounding communities, because the estimated room demand is 19,000 room nights, and it supports 10,000 jobs. The city, together with Destination Markham, is working to support the event. From our beautiful historic main streets, our diverse culinary scene, and our vibrant Arts Council, as well as the robust presence of innovative, high-tech companies and multinational corporations. Markham continues to be a city of global influence in the heart of all that this region has to offer. Now, this achievement is due in strong part to the strong support and persistence and advocacy of all of our partners that are here today, who saw the opportunity to keep one of the oldest races in the NTT IndyCar series right here in the province of Ontario. And on behalf of everyone here in Markham, thank you to all who've come together to reach this incredible 5-year hosting agreement here in the city of Markham. Thank you. To Kim Green and Kevin Savary of Green Savary Racing Promotions, a team of skilled operators who are driving results. The team's enthusiasm is contagious, and our presence is thanks to their vision for this track location and their commitment to growing this celebrated event. I also want to say thank you to the Ontario Honda Dealers Association for their generous sponsorship, which has been instrumental to the ongoing success of this race for many years. Honda is synonymous with the city of Markham, and I want to thank the Honda Dealers Association for enhancing that brand's connection to our city. We extend our sincere appreciation to the province of Ontario. Special thank you to Minister Neil Lumsden, Minister of Sport for Ontario, for facilitating collaboration across multiple provincial ministries, and to Ted Scaldwell with the Minister's Office for providing support from the outset. I'd also like to acknowledge Team Markham, particularly Councillor Andrew Keys. Yeah, let's give him a hand. Chair of Destination Markham, and upon learning about this opportunity, Councillor Keys alerted me, and that's a dangerous thing once I find out information like this. And he truly has served as a dedicated advocate and supporter. So thank you, Andrew, for your ongoing efforts and commitment, and thank you as well to our amazing staff team, especially Frank Claricio, Director of Engineering, and Salia Kalia, Senior Manager of Infrastructure and Capital Works, for leading every stage from design to construction with support from other engineering staff and other city departments. Special thanks as well to Michael Tashikovsky, Markham's Deputy City Solicitor, for handling the extensive legal work, and of course to Andy Taylor for his unwavering, steady leadership. Let's give Team Markham a big hand. And of course, my sincere appreciation to Markham Council's strong support and their commitment to seizing incredible opportunities like this one. Thank you to all of Markham Council for their support. And finally, a big thank you goes to IndyCar and Penske Corporation, and to Bud Danker and his team. Thank you for your confidence in Markham, for your valuable contributions. I have to say, as a seasoned executive, your experience and professionalism made the difference in getting this across the finish line. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been involved in this initiative. I sincerely appreciate the role that everyone has played in bringing this all together. Markham is no stranger to hosting international sporting events. Everything from the 2015 Pan Am Parapan Games right here in this building, the World Aquatics Artistic Swimming World Cup, and the 2023 Yonex Canadian Challenge for Badminton, a qualifying event for 2024 Olympics in Paris. Now, I think many of you know that I have been a long-time firm believer in attracting professional sports to the city of Markham and major league events to our community because of the tremendous potential they unleash, particularly when it comes to the economic benefits. The power of sport brings people together, celebrates the best in us, and highlights our beautiful city. This opportunity, the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy at Markham, sets the stage for us to show what we are all about, and we're just getting started. We are ready. We are excited to host this storied sporting spectacle, from the planning that is already well underway to the final checkered flag. Buckle up, everyone. We're off to the races. Thank you very much.
It simply wouldn't be a launch of a brand new event without a launch video. So turn your attention to the video screens, voiced by a Markham native.
40 years of speed, showmanship, and spirit. But this is the next gear. Ontario's fastest party is on the move. Markham, you're up. Indy fans are about to find out what makes the Greater Toronto Area greater. Canada's only NTT IndyCar Series race is coming to Markham, the home of speed. Fuel up for adrenaline on and off the track. A city circuit with no limits. 12 turns to get the heart pumping. New location, new show-stopping, exhilarating circuit. We'll see who's up for the challenge. Who's gonna make their mark in Markham?
How cool to have Markham's own James Hinchcliffe, a 6-time winner in the NTT IndyCar Series, a part of this announcement. Just feels right. Clearly, as his worship mentioned, tremendous economic benefit for the province, adding to the sporting fabric of this region. For more on that, we welcome up the Honorable Neil Lumsden. Good morning, sir. Come on up, and let's talk a little bit about what this means for this beautiful area.
You got to get a little more excited, Mayor. Come on, man.
Holding back, I'm sorry.
Please get excited. Morning, everyone. What a fabulous day. I'm going to start off by thanking the Mayor, Kevin, Chris, and Bud. But more importantly, this is the time that I'm going to step away and then come back and shake your hand and say thank you for everything you are doing. Here.
Okay, all right.
It's been a long haul for them, and they worked very hard with a lot of people that have already been identified by the Mayor. And I'd also, before going any further, like to point out, Ted got a shout out by the Mayor, but I've also got Michael Sparling, my Chief of Staff, and Aaron Prance, who's around here doing his thing, and colleague Billy Pang. Thanks for coming, Billy. Listen, this is one of Canada's most iconic sporting events. I've been to it a bunch of years. I had been to it before I had this role, and I can tell you that it delivers a level of excitement and connection like no other. And the connection is with the people, and the excitement is around the racing. And for me, sport is about connection and experiences, always has been. And when you can create something that they have created in this race, bring it here, keeping it in Ontario, bring it here to Markham, the benefits are going to be like a tsunami, and they will keep coming every year and get stronger and stronger. And the economic impact that goes along with that is staggering. And when I talk about sport, typically people will say, well, yeah, you're a sport guy. Yeah, but I'm a business guy too, and I want to see our communities grow and build as a result of sport. And the Mayor talked about it. 2024 Indy drew over 150,000 people with more than a $50 million economic impact. That is making a difference through sport. That is making a difference. That's what these gentlemen and their staffs and all of Markham is going to do, is make a huge difference. And I can tell you, as I said, I've been there, local restaurants, hotels, corner stores, gasoline shop, everyone benefits. So when they roll in, pardon the pun, and then roll out, the impact is massive. And it does my heart good to say sport is about more than just business, and we see it when you're at the track. The connection that is made to the fans is second to none. I was down right by the track the first time I went a few years ago in this capacity, and they said, come on down, walk around. I couldn't believe it. I thought, well, this is kind of neat. I'm going down. I was, with some staff, and thought maybe, there'll be a few people. Good Lord, there are people everywhere. When sport can deliver at this level, and being such an iconic part of Ontario with respect to the sports scene, it does my heart good. And I really thank gentlemen and the staffs and everyone who was involved at Markham City Hall. Mayor, great job. Again, try to get a little more excited when they get here. But it's a real thrill for me and our staff to be part of it. That's why they're here today, because they know what's important. And again, if you haven't been to an Indy yet, shame on you guys. And I better see your keisters there at the next race. Congratulations, Markham. You guys have done a hell of a job.
Well, success, major events like this clearly just doesn't happen. It takes so many great partnerships, and one of them over the years is with Green Savary Toronto. For more on that, we turn it over and peek at the circuit as well. Kevin Savary from Green Savary Toronto. Kevin?
Thanks, Dave. Obviously, you know, sometimes in racing it's about a lucky draw, and I get to follow two politicians. Go figure. Anyway, I think on behalf of Kim Green and myself, the Green Savary family, you know, thanks so much for everything you've done to make us feel welcome here, and to the minister and his unwavering support throughout this whole process of this race is staying in Ontario. So, Minister, thanks so much. And when I tell you that Jeff Atkinson and myself and our teams literally treaded all over Ontario trying to identify a site, and we had this preliminary meeting just around the corner here at the Pan Am Center with the mayor and some of his colleagues. And for those of you that just listen to the mayor, you can imagine us trying to get out of the room without saying yes right then. And, you know, it wasn't going to happen. And so it was really about hosting this event potentially for a year. And the mayor said, look, we're in, but we want this here for a while. And so for those of you that can visualize this, I lost the arm wrestling contest, and I can say we're so excited to be here, Mayor, and thanks so much, and to your team as well. I mean, it's so exciting for us. You know, again, I think this circuit, when you get to see it in just a moment, the mayor and I are going to unveil a track map. It's going to literally be almost unparalleled when it comes to a street circuit. And again, we're very, very excited about that. We had some initial plans, but Tony Kopman got involved, and he's an incredible designer and so well thought out about the different angles of corners. And I can't imagine how many thousands of emails went back and forth between Tony and ourselves and the mayor's engineering team and their engineering team. So to all of you, thanks so much for everything that you've done to help make this happen, because it's just an incredible opportunity. But also, as part of that, there were certain conditions that we needed to satisfy for all of us to make sure that we could be in a position to make this race a success. And so obviously a big part of that, you know, again, thanks to Bud Dinker, Michael Montry from IndyCar, but even more so, you know, Roger Pinsky's unwavering support of Green Savary and helping to make this event happen. And so, again, Bud and Michael, to your team, just thanks so much for everything that you do for Green Savary. Again, I think these events can't happen as well without a title sponsor. And we not only have a title sponsor, but we have a great friend in Chris and Annette Goche and the Ontario Honda dealers that, again, they have the same passion for this sport and this event that Green Savary has. And for us, it's one of those things that, you know, it's a passion that we all have, and we bring that to the table. And I think the mayor alluded to it earlier. And I think when we get to August 14th, 15th, 16th next year and this event comes to life, everybody's going to be thrilled with what we do and how we program the areas. And, you know, again, we're very, very much looking forward to that. And One final thank you to Metrolinx, who obviously we needed an area for a pit lane and a part of a straightaway, and again, to have them involved with us as well. And not only as part of a racetrack, but also we need to get these fans here. So they're going to be a big part of helping us to get everyone here as well. So very, very much looking forward to that, and thank them so much for their partnership. And I think now we get to unveil a racetrack.
You get to do it, yes.
Yep.
Go ahead. Renee, let's go ahead and bring in the...
Going down there?
Yep, come on around here. Actually, Mayor, we'll do it down there. Renee, down here.
Thank you, Mayor. So literally,
We've been listening to a press conference
planning
happening
into
right
this.
now in Markham. Mayor Frank Scarpitti is just unveiling the new Honda Indy track that's going to be located up in Markham. They've signed a 5-year contract, and the Honda Indy is officially going to be relocated up to Markham. Some very exciting news for that part of the city.